But I'm just thinking, I believe Red Tails is going to do the same thing, and is going to be a legacy to those men who broke the color barrier. Right. Elijah Kelly, thank you, my friend, for being here.
Nice having me.
We're about ready to start. Nice to have you too.
Oscar music.
That is, that, my friend, is the sound of freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for Elijah Kelly from Red Tails. How about that? That is great, great stuff. Thanks, my friend.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? You're about to meet the voice of North America's greatest aerial events. The recipient of the coveted International Council of Air Shows Sword of Excellence, and your MC for today's air show. Let's welcome Rob Ryder.
Hello, Andrews, are you ready for an air show? I said, are you ready for an air show? Oh, we are primed and ready, and we have begun things right now. From the opening ceremonies, the flyby of the Harrier, and then getting a chance to chat with Elijah Kelly. Way to go, Elijah, don't run off. Watch this, because you're going to like what you see here, my friend. Coming right up right now on its second pass is the Marine Corps AV-8B Harrier 2, and with me on stage right now is Captain John Stauffer. And John, you got Bug in the airplane, and he's ready to demo the Harrier, isn't he?
Yes, sir, he sure is.
Well, tell us a little bit about where you guys are, where you're from, and what we're going to see on this amazing aircraft.
All right, so we're Marine Attack Squadron 231. We're flying out of Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point. And now what Buck is going to do today is going to show us some high-speed passes, and then he's going to go off and show us some of his hover work.
This aircraft has roots that go back to 1960. Actually perfected or demonstrated the viability of what we call the magic carpet ride, and that is, of course, vectored thrust. What does that mean, John?
Yes, sir. VSTOL flight. What that allows us to do is get in close to the battlefield. We can land at austere remote sites with very minimal support, and it puts us next to the Marine on the ground.
And that's the way it ought to be. And I mentioned Magic Carpet Ride, and of course, I think we ought to listen to that, because that Steppenwolf song kind of tells what it is. We've got that 23,000-pound of thrust engine shooting its exhaust straight down, and you got more nozzles to help it on the Magic Carpet Ride, right?
Yes, sir.
2 in the front with cool of bleed air that's still pretty warm, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We got 4 nozzles total, 2 on each side. 2 are forward, and then we call those our cold nozzles, and then the hot nozzles are in the rear. Cold nozzles are really not so cold. They're still several hundred degrees Celsius, enough to melt asphalt.
Now, if we look to the right, we can see Captain Brueggemann, Bug is his call sign, getting ready to do the dance. What is he doing in the cockpit right now?
All right, so at this point, he's come in for his break. He came in at probably about 300 feet, about 500 knots. He broke off to the right and changed up into the landing configuration. You can see right now he's got his landing gear down. He's selecting his nozzles to hover stuff, and he's going to come in for a vertical hover flight right in front of you all. He'll overshoot his spot, and he'll back up to show you the backup capability of the Harrier, and do some pivot turns for you, and then he'll take off and show you how he can throw his gear up and just exit back into the pattern.
All right, it'll get too noisy to talk. Let's watch and listen to the sound of freedom in your United States Marine Corps AV-8B Harrier. tried to make engines smoke less. How come that's smoking so much?
All right, Rob, so basically what he's doing, Captain Bregman, is arm the water switch. So to give him a little bit of extra power, what we do is we put water into the engine to cool the engine, which lets us put in more fuel to get more thrust. So he used that for that climb out there, and that's what you saw was that black smoke was actually water.
So you pour water on the fire to make it burn better?
It's crazy, but it works.
That's pretty amazing stuff. Now, you guys are out of Cherry Point. That aircraft that we just saw is so unique. Been flying with the Marine Corps since 1971, has improved in its capabilities, and you can carry just like over 13,000 pounds of stuff on it. What can you hang on that airplane?
Absolutely, Rob. We'll carry GPS guided bombs, laser guided bombs, rockets, 25 millimeter cannon, AIM-9
Wow.
Sidewinders, and we just got the AIM-120 AMRAAM missile.
Oh, so the advanced medium-range air-to-air missile.
Yeah, that's right, Rob.
Wow. So that's a capability of the Harrier. This is, I guess the Marines on the ground love this airplane more than anything else, don't
Yeah, they sure do. Close air support is our bread and butter, and this is we're really good at. And they, when we arrive on station, it definitely makes the enemy put their heads down.
Now, it looks like he's going to land. And tell us a little bit about how this landing works, because he's going awfully slow.
Yeah, definitely. So this is what's called a rolling vertical landing. So he's got his nozzles at about 60 to 70 degrees down, and he's going to come in for about a 60 knot approach. This is going to let us land on really short, austere runways, such as forward operating bases in theater.
And so he can get stopped in just a couple of 100 feet then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is takeoff the same way if they want to do that?
Oh yeah, we can take off anywhere from 0 to 100 feet, and you know, we can get off in a very short amount of space.
So you can go from 0 airspeed, do a vertical takeoff if you needed to. Now, can you mid-air refuel the aircraft?
Oh yeah, we sure can. We'll refuel off the KC-130Js that the Marine Corps got over there.